So if it isn't one thing, it's another. I tell you, I do not remember fish being this hard. You will notice there is a new heater back there. That's because the other one, I believe it's that. At least that's what the little voice in my head said. Yeah, that was it. Get it out. So I came back here. I was gonna go ahead and do my video, you know. And then I was like, well, you know what? I got to get my DoorDash first, because I'm an employer to the DoorDash. You know, I pay my DoorDashers very well as far as tips go. So I went ahead and I was feeding them, and I noticed that the heater had dropped back down again. And I was like, that damn snail knocked it down again. Well, when I put my hand in the water this morning, it shocked me. It was like walking across the floor with socks and then you touch something metal. Zip. I was like, oh. I didn't think anything of it. Went to work. Came back after work. And I was like, the damn heater fell again. So I got in there and I was like, what in the hell does it keep falling? And I got zapped again. And I realized that, you know what? I'll bet it's that heater. Something is telling me to get it out of there because it's shocking me. Now, it's not going to shock them, at least not yet, because they're supposedly grounded. But I went ahead and took it out. And I put in the other one that I had. I already put it in there for a while before I plugged it in. So we'll see what happens. See if I get shocked later on. But I believe that's what it is, because it's not going to be the filters, because there's really no current going through there. There's just the tubing. It's that wire. That's why I said I don't trust putting submersible heaters in there. That does not make sense to me. Water, electricity, they don't really go together. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see what happens with this one. If this one does it again, then I'm going to go and get one of the ones that hang off the back, not submersible, and see what happens with that. Because, yeah, my finger still hurts. It's going to shock the shit out of me. But, well, everybody's still pregnant. And she looks like they're getting smaller. I could be wrong, but I swear it's getting smaller. Now, if it matters, he did get it. It was down there eating some food, and he went right on over there and shoop. And so I was like, I don't know if that matters or not, because it looks to me like she's already full-fledged. See, he's still trying to get her. She doesn't have the fan anymore. She's got the same thing he does. I don't know what they call it. But that's what she's got. And it looks like my coconut thingamajiggy is finally spreading some moss. Nice, nice, nice. I did see on Amazon, my favorite place, notice the sarcasm, had like, what do you call it, mats of it, I guess is what they called it. And I thought about that, but like I said, I don't want a full carpet. And see, this one has got some growing. That one just started, but that one's new. That one's new. I just got that one. You guys just like to be the star of the show, don't you? You are the star of the show, okay? And again, I'm not seeing my shrimp in there. Do you guys see the shrimp anywhere? But they've got so many places to hide now. It's unreal. Like I said, the one good thing about the one bad thing actually about finding a place for everybody to hide is they can do it so well. And you're just, why the hell are they? I have no idea. I have no idea. I moved that plant because it almost looks like it was getting burned by that heater, which makes sense since it kept dropping. So I moved everything away from that one. Everything. It can't touch anything. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. But I don't see my shrimp anywhere. Maybe they're back at their conference again. Remember they were gone for a couple of days at their conference? Maybe they didn't like that electrical shock going on at the same time either. That pink tree doesn't look so pink anymore. It almost looks faded or something. Oh, there's a shrimp. He's on top of the plant. See now, if I were the shrimp and I were going to lay some eggs, I would go under that one right there, under it. Because think about it, none of them go under it. They're always going on top. That's kind of high though over there. But now we know where the shrimp are. They're hanging out in the pink tree. At least one of them. So gorgeous. One of my friends said, "Oh, you make that look so easy. Now I want to get a fish tank too." And I'm like, easy? Which part of my bitching has sounded easy to anyone? Nothing's been easy about this. Nothing. Now, what's going to go in that tank are going to be my feeder guppies. So, when I get the feeder guppies, I'll keep the females on one side. And then when I have mine, I will put the males on the other side. Like I said, generation. First generation, second generation, third generation. And those are going to be the only ones that I use. First, obviously, it's going to be the first generation. One of them from a store, and then feeder guppies. And you could you have to buy them so many at a time. It's okay, fine, that's fine. So I'll get my feeder guppies. The females that I don't use will be over there on one side. And then they will still be considered viable because I never use them. Now, once the babies are born, all of those feeder guppies go in with the turtle. Because then we move on to the second generation. So if I have 5 males and 6 females for each male, because I don't care what anybody says, they need at least 4, maybe 5. See, these girls are enough for him. He doesn't fight, he doesn't kill them, but that whole 2-in-1 ratio, nah, don't buy it. Don't buy it. Does not work. They're always attacking one of the females, maybe a couple of them, and then before you know it, you've got a dead female. Oh, look at her. She's in the she's in the bubbles. See, I think they do shit like that for fun. Because even though she's cleaning it, she's getting a nice woo ride. And she's the maid, so it's her job to clean it all. I noticed the shrimp do that too. They go into the bubbles and they swim up and then they go back down and they go back in it again. So it could be something that they do for fun. Because, I mean, think about it. What are you going to do in here for fun? And don't say that fish don't want to have fun. Because they claim if you put those divers in there that float around, they will bop them. But I don't like that. I can't handle stuff like that. I think it's the only phobia I have is hanging things that just swing and crap. Yeah, no. Nope. So anyway, this is tonight's episode with the electrical heater. I'm afraid to stick my hand in there and see if it's still doing it, but I got to. So let's do it. Here we go. Ready? Woo! Nope. Good. Good. And I even had the cell phone on, which is electrical current to begin with. You know what? That's right, I do. Hang on a second. Nope, nothing. So yes, that is the horror story for today. Always something. Always something. Now, after Big Brother is done, that's when I start the breeding. And then that's when it really gets interesting because, yeah, you're going to be able to see some interesting colors, sizes, the whole works. But anyway, that's it. One last sweep. Oh, it's so pretty. But remember, it's taken a while to get here. I changed it how many times? You look at those FishTails from 1 up until, I think, 13. And there's always a change. Every single time. So, it takes time. And see that right there? That's kind of bugging me the way it's slanted like that. But that's okay. I ain't messing with it anymore until I get the Java. And as always, dead fish tell no tales. Bye.